You look good today. Come here and don't you run from me. So today is a slow morning as per usual, and so it is not. So I just wanted to take some time to get me together and slow reflect. I'm on turtle time right now, and that's a little unusual. Um, or not if you know me in real time. But I was reading the word of the day, and I was just like, why not share this with somebody? Because we are definitely in the times where it is a people out here that are completely lost and emotionally, spiritually, and even physically bankrupt. If you know, you know. Now, today's word of the day is from Isaiah 55:11, and it reads, "My word will not return unto me void." The author is the prophet Isaiah, but we're going to get into that. Come in. I'm familiar with knowing that not everyone is familiar with the scripture or the context in it, so I will break that down a little bit for y'all. You feel me? So that we can have some understanding. So the context behind Isaiah 55, I got my notes, so you have to stay with me. The context behind Isaiah 55 is part of a large section, which are chapters 40 through 66 in the book of Isaiah in Scripture, known as the book of comfort or consolation, written to encourage exiled Israelites, if you know, you know, who had suffered long and deeply. Now, I wasn't going to share this, but then I was like, oh man, this is just too relatable for the times that we are in right now. And we are going to get into that. Maybe not in this video because I don't want to get my little channel flagged because I already got 2 subscribers. But we will definitely get more into that because if you know, you know. So basically, Isaiah 55 is essentially an invitation for the Israelites to return to God, one, trust his higher ways because they were in exile or getting ready to be delivered into exile and they were suffering tremendously. Don't it sound familiar? 3, to receive his free mercy and grace. But right before verse 11, God tells them, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, said the Lord." And that is in Isaiah 55, 8 through 9. See, the Israelites, they couldn't comprehend why they had to suffer or how God would even restore them from all of the loss, all of the famine and the lack thereof. But he was saying, don't limit me to your understanding. I'm working a higher plan. My word is already in motion, and it will do exactly what I said it would. Isn't that comforting to the soul? More relatable, one would have to ask, what exactly was Jeremiah dealing with? Come here, I'm glad you asked. So, to go deeper into context to make it relatable, or just to even give you understanding. So, what Jeremiah was dealing with, we're going to break it into 3 sections. So, 1, Jeremiah was dealing with a broken and discouraged people. Sound familiar? Exiled, scattered, questioning God's plan, feeling forgotten, disqualified, and hopeless. 2, Jeremiah was dealing with a tension between promise and pain. See, God had promised deliverance, but they hadn't seen it yet. Sound familiar? There was a gap between what he had said and what they were living. And 3, Jeremiah was dealing with a God who was declaring restoration before it happened. The in-between, the waiting and trusting God. See, Isaiah was sent to declare the redemption was true, even though it looked delayed. What was God actually saying through Isaiah? I'm glad you asked. Come here. So, what God was saying through Isaiah was, even though you're exiled, I've already spoken your return. 2, even though you feel barren, I've already commanded fruitfulness. And 3, my word doesn't depend on your feelings. It depends on my nature. Well, his nature, not mine, because y'all know I be ready to crash out. So don't even trust me, trust him. Now, if you're wondering, why does this hit home or why does this resonate with my soul? Why does this seem so familiar? And it's because just like Israel, you, me, I, we, collectively, we aren't just repeating history. It's the Exodus all over again. It's the exile all over again. It's the expecting the unexpected to receive the promise that has not yet revealed itself all over again. And you've probably received a word that doesn't match your current reality. You've probably seen delayed doubt and maybe even exile from your dreams, from open, closed doors, and from clarity or uncertainty. But God is saying to you, his word is not empty. It carries power. It's alive. And it will accomplish what he has sent it to do through you. So basically that sums it all up. Today's encouragement and the word of the day is Isaiah 55, 8 through 9. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, said the Lord. And that's basically reminding you to trust God's timing and not man's timeline, because the vision and the promise and the purpose that he has for you is set at an appointed time. And the word God has spoken over your life will not return to him void. As long as you trust that, you will see that manifest when it's supposed to and not when the world expects it to. Y'all stay blessed and be humble.